And I'm gonna see how long it takes me to set up. Now leave that alone, man. Stop touching stuff, man. See how long it takes me to set up tonight. I think I got everything. Yes, sir. See, this is the cool part for me. Plug that on in the socket over there for me. Hey, give me the cord.
Here.
No. Put it. Why would you?
You didn't turn that on?
Yes, just wait, man. Yo, no jealous fan zone Inc., man.
It's on.
Yeah, I know. No jealous fan zone Inc., man. You know? We don't need a million jealous dudes rocking. You heard? No jealous fan zone Inc. 2 minutes, look, only 2 minutes to set everything up, man. I'm getting nice with it. Alright, without further ado, it's time to give y'all the business. Who is this? Somebody look. They always want to text when they see it's time to go down. It's time to go down. We're gonna address some things. All right. How is the content looking now, man? 6 in the building. Oh, shout out to French. Parlez-vous français? Parlez-vous français? Parlez-vous français? Oui. Je suis là un fouille. Je suis là un fouille. Yes, parlez-vous français? Mi amor, oui, bonbons, all that good stuff. How is the content looking now, man? I think before I get started, I'm gonna put a quick video, Opus clip. I'm gonna drop an Opus clip video.
Hi.
I'm gonna drop an Opus clip. 'Cause I got time. I got a little bit of time, man. Yeah, they speak in French. All right, let me drop this one over here. Excuse me. I'm just preparing a video real quick. No, I don't know what that was about. There, that's better. Come on. Boom. Je suis là, je fui. Yeah, see? You ain't know I got down, huh? You ain't know I could kick the sauce too, right? You ain't know I could kick the sauce too, huh?
Jill 11?
Yeah, 11 in the building, right? We said 11 in the building. Now they left. It's only 2 now. It was just 11. It's down to 2.
Make sure to like.
That's good right there. I like that. All right, let me see.
Comment.
Just back up, man. Comment. Como se vas? Como se vas? Now you speaking Spanish? Como se vas?
First it was French. Oh, no. First it was English, then it was French, and now it's Spanish.
Como se vas?
¿Qué?
All right, let me see. Let me use that. No. Don't touch nothing, please. Don't touch nothing. We're working in here, man. All right, that's good to go now. That is good to go. I'm gonna drop this video right now, y'all. Let me just make sure. I'm gonna drop this joint right now, and I'm gonna go in on the StreamYard. Oh, this got all A's, man. So hopefully they push this content, man. Hopefully they push this content. Yeah, I'll give you this phone in 2 seconds. I need to do a couple things.
You texting Joe?
No, what I want you to do. Now go back up a little bit though, so you can get this. So you can get that way. So you get the whole setup, right? You get the full mic. Hold on, let me look cool, man. It's cool when they do it, right?
What's the problem when he does?
Yes, it's cool when they do it. I got the shades on. You can do your commentary, Ring. Go ahead.
Okay, we're gonna start in 3 seconds, so get ready in 3.
I'm ready.
3, 2, 1.
Yes, the news by Shaw News Source Experience. As you can see, we done upgraded. I got my baby in here. This is her company. Yes, this is her company. She's just learning the game. We about to get started on StreamYard. As well as you see right here behind the scene views. Pull up, man. No Jealous Fan Zone Inc. Shaw News Boxing LLC. Yes. Come rock out with me. You do
Have options.
But hey, what do we know? This is
the sausage fans. But hey, what do I know? God is go.
There you go. Appreciate you. Yes, the news by Shaw News Source Experience. Oh yeah, we looking real good in here, man. We done upgraded. We looking real good, man. We looking real good, man. Okay. Yeah, you can take this phone, man. My man said, cool night. All right, appreciate you. Appreciate you. Why is it not showing up over there? Hold on, let me see something real quick. All right, we're gonna go over here.
Witness the revelation of true talent.
Let's see my shorts. I'm gonna delete it. Wow, it's still loading.
Provision unveiled. Provision unveiled.
The same one.
I know. I didn't know that it posted it both times. I'll get rid of it though.
Okay. Oh, that was yesterday.
Yeah. I just put up some of the edits. Rockin', rollin', rock. We're gonna get started in a second, man. You know, this is a LLC over here. We ain't associated with those guys, man. You know, this is all by the books.
One time, I was sitting down and like I was drawing, and then when I was finished drawing, one of the security guards was there, and he gave me a nice job for my artwork.
Let's see what I want to do, son. Oh, I deleted that one. There we go. All right. Wait, you gotta wait, man. I'm still working here. We're gonna get the music started too tonight, man. Damn, I left my brush in the car. And I'm all discombobulated, but look, I got the Desert Storm on, army fatigue. All right, we'll go with the blurry background.
Can I pick it?
There we go. The blurry
I
background.
don't like it. It looks kind of weird.
Nah, it's cool like that. We'll flip this around like that. I'm gonna position myself like this so y'all can see me. All right, we up and going now. We on the StreamYard. Let's show the comments. Get on the screen here. My banners is rocking. Go back in. Cool night. He said cool night. Yes, it is cool. We put the AC in. I could have did this at the crib, but I was running around. And I was like, you know what? I'll pop in. Because look, I'm going to let the cat out the bag. I'm working all weekend. I picked up 2 extra shifts. I said, yo, I got some big things I'm doing. So I was like, I might as well take it. 7 to 2 tomorrow, and 10:30 to something on Sunday for the parade. So, you know, I was like, you know, let's get this motion.
It's for the gay parade.
Yeah, the Pride Parade. That's their thing. I don't discriminate. I'm gonna get my coin.
It's for the les and the gay.
I'm gonna get my coin.
What's that?
My money, my increments. But how is the content looking now? Let's go over here. Let's get the music rocking. All right, good evening, happy Friday, y'all. You're rocking out with the motion, Shaw News Boxing, man. Eventful day today, man. I put out a lot of shorts, a lot of content for those of y'all that digest on that. But before I get started, I want to say one thing, right? I get it, man. People were sending me a lot of content today, and when you see certain content creators and the things that they want to be acknowledged for or they feel good about, I get why I created No Jealous Fan Zone, because a lot of these guys, the most interaction that they have with fighters or people in the game is through this, the internet. So if they see you or others who really actually connect with these people, No Jealous Fan Zone. But I get it now, man. I get it, man. I get it. I get why a lot of you guys, let me show you my setup, man. Feeling good tonight. You see we rocking and rolling right here. All right. Got the board over there if I need the board, but we don't need the board tonight. Well, let's get a couple y'all going up over here before you guys pull up, right? We just showing y'all the upgraded, man. And let me say that this is for motivational purposes, right? Because a lot of times you think you have to roll with people, network with people. No, you just have to have your own vision, be a stepper, be a mover, right? And just keep throwing it in their face. Just continue to build on them and build and build and build, right? And always keep God first. Don't sell your soul. Let them talk about you. Let them place labels on you. And the more labels that they place on you, and the more you do outside of those labels, not only do you expose them, but you know my saying, they can't lie no more. They can't lie no more, right? Now let's see how long it takes them to put out my shout out to Gumbo in the building. Let's see how long it takes them to put out my notification that I'm up on StreamYard. Now the behind the scenes was rocking and rolling. As you can see, we are in this room tonight. Right, it's very spacious. I'll walk y'all around just to show y'all how I have upgraded, right? See, got my board right here. I could bring the board over. Coach Green was using the board, but as you can see, very spacious. When I do want to, Serena's out there on deck on the phone, probably on TikTok, right? But if I do want to have a panel of guests, like I had Joe Dini down here before, I had my guy Broadway. You see, we have the room. And I can always get the bigger room. But tonight I didn't want the big room. I said I'll just rock and roll right here. But source experience, man. Rome wasn't built in a day, man. And tell them to speak on these views right here. Tell them to talk on this, right? Because they be so quick to talk on, oh, nobody watches you. Watch this, to watch me work. Watch as I came up, man. But shout out to Gumbo. Hope all is. All right, we're back. We're back. All right, we're back. We're back. I think I might raise it up, man. Should I raise it up for y'all? How's that now? How's that, man? How's that look? Raise it up for y'all, man. There we go. Live and direct in the flesh, man. So how's everybody doing tonight? Salute all. So, man, I don't know where to start, man. Keyshawn Davis missed weight big time. All right? I'm gonna say this. Shout out to my guy Bernie the Box. I want to shout out Bernie. Because I remember when we missed weight and Bernie told me about Jihad, and I was like, yo, I said what Keyshawn Davis said, right? So shout out to you, Bernie. Remember, we was in NYC Stewart Hotel, and you was shaking your head. You were saying it was unprofessional that Jihad missed weight. I think he was 19 at the time. He had the crazy growth spurt. And I was like, yo, nah, he was trying. He was soaking in the tub. He was doing all these things. He just had the growth spurt. So Keyshawn Davis, 4 pounds over. I think we might have been a pound over, and they gave the guy the money anyway. But yeah, it happens, right? But Keyshawn Davis, 4 pounds. 4 pounds. Which is, to me, was a lot. But I'm pretty sure Edwin De Los Santos is going to be very well compensated for that, right? Pretty sure. He's taking a lot out of his person. I can't wait to find out how much. You know, it'll be out there if it's not out there now. But be responsible from who you get the information from. Because a lot of these guys are just going to make shit up and they're just going to jump online and click up and group up and just speculate. Because that's what these guys do. No jealous fans, right? But yes, he missed weight. And I think he knew he was going to miss weight. Because do you remember yesterday? This is what these people do. They know I'm cooking, right? Do you remember yesterday when he said that story? I might pull it up. When he said that he ran down on Abdullah without the cameras on. And he said that Abdullah was like, yo, what you gonna move up? And all that. Did he know he was gonna move up and just put that out there? Because I remember then I said that yesterday on the live and I was like, yo, why would you, if you know, right, if you know Abdullah said all of that to you behind the scenes, why would you let him front? You should have been like, yo, homie, when I ran down on you and your brother and your father and all them, you didn't have that energy. You told me, yo, you're going to move up to 140. I kind of thought that was, to me, I'm like, I know them. I'm like, nah. I did. When Abdullah said, yo, I talk with these, man. I was like, yeah, that's the Dullah I met. That's the Dullah I know. That's the Dullah I ate with, man. Him and his brothers, they get busy. They gave me the Russell family vibe. Like, the Russells is another fighting family of mad brothers that all get busy. And when I met the Masons, I told them that. I was like, yo, y'all just give me the Russell family vibe, man. We was in Tulsa, Oklahoma the first time. Abdullah was 17. I was young. They was staying, I think my room was here, their room was right across the way, man. We always was eating together down there because listen, these people sit online, they always tell stories with no emotion, right? Hey, there's probably a panel right now full of niggas, jealous fan niggas, always telling the story with no receipts, none of that, right? But we was at Tulsa Hard Rock Casino, and they take care of you, the meals and everything. You go down to the, what's the name, they have time slots where you go eat. Everything is laid out. It's a good vibe, right? And shout out to Gumbo. Hold on, Gumbo. Let me see what you said. See, I got it close. Shout out to my man Hustle Man. Hustle Man told me to make my setup like this so I can actually see the behind the scenes comments. Gumbo said boxing is such a soap opera. These jealous fans loving that. Yo, Gumbo, they listen. I'm gonna address that since you put that in the comment. These guys aren't fans. What they are YouTubers, content creators, right? That have channels. Fans are like the guy that commented today that told me I make it look easy, right? And I don't like to call them fans, but those are fans. These guys are jealous, and I'll tell them to their face, run up on me, jealous bums. No life, nothing going on. But what they do is they have free Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi is free, right? If you have a phone, you can basically get on any social media platform. That's what these guys do. Because look, I'm recording on one phone right here. Got the gaming laptop right here. My other phone is out there. I just did a video on that one. So all you really need is a phone to be a content creator. And a lot of these guys, that's all they really have going on is a phone and content. They get on and socialize. So when you say the boxing is in such a soap opera, no. The bum, jealous motherfuckers of the soap opera. Boxing is thriving. We about to witness a hell of a card tomorrow night in Norfolk, Virginia. And I want to say shout out to Troy Isley. I posted the pictures. My brand, this right here, will be on his trunks. And like I said, serious inquiries only. If you want to link up with some fighters and you have a brand, a LLC, a business, holler at me, man. I can make some things happen for you. But like I always say, serious inquiries only, and have your decimals up, man. But yes, let's move on. So was Keyshawn Davis capping? Right? He called Abdullah out. You're 4 pounds over, brother. How you gonna fight Abdullah next? And for those of y'all that push those narratives that Abdullah was scared, Abdullah said, that's what I'm here for. So you see, I had to turn it around to that. Abdullah ran him out of the division. That's what I'm titling this. We're gonna talk about that. Gumbo, are you still there in the back over there, Gumbo? Who's over here in the front? Please feel free to comment. Abdullah ran him out of the division. Yes, I said it. He ran him out. That's why Abdullah's number 2 in the WBO. He didn't want to fight Abdullah. Does anybody want to debate? I'll put the link. I'll drop the link right now. Let's debate. You guys like to debate. I'm up for a debate tonight. Look, I even put on my Morpheuses. Do you want to debate tonight? Who would like to debate? Mr. Anderson. Yes, Abdullah ran him out of the division. Does anybody want to debate? He ran out of the division. He dropped his belt. He did not even attempt to cut the 4 pounds. Abdullah was on his neck. Rent free, Abdullah said yesterday, right? Rent free. But hey, what do I know, man? But the show is still going to go on as it should. Like I said, De Los Santos is probably getting a lot of racks. I know his family and his team is loving it. I mean, whatever his purse was, he got a bonus on that purse. And it's a win-win for him because if he's successful tomorrow, he becomes a world champion. Because he's the only one that can win the belt now. You guys do know that, right? You guys do know that. But how is the content looking now? How are we sounding? Let's go over here to YouTube real quick. I just dropped a video. I'm going to share my video that I dropped real quick. We working over here, man. No Jealous Fan Zone Inc. in cooperation with Shaw News Boxing. You do have options. You do have options, but how is the content looking now? We're killing all narratives. All narratives are being killed. Right? Here it is right here. Look, 65 views, man. This is my setup, y'all. Not bad, right? This is my setup right here, man. Yes, the news by Shaw News Source Experience. As you can see, we done upgraded. I got my baby in here. Yeah, this is my setup. Look. Yes, this is bring your kids to work, man. This is ownership right here, man. Let me stop it real quick, man. This is for motivational purposes. This is ownership. This is what ownership looks like. This is what real growth looks like. They don't talk about these views, but we're going to talk about them. When you own something or you build something, you can do that. Bring your kids to work. Now, I started a media company a long time ago. I was ridiculed and talked down on, but now look at my media company. It's underneath the umbrella of my LLC. Yes. I cover fights when I want to. See, and unlike you guys that cover fights, you cover fights for free. I'm Mr. 10%. I don't do nothing for free. This is about the only thing that I do for free. And my YouTube channel is not free no more. It has been monetized for a while. But you guys do content for free. And you can tell that's why you carry that nasty, stinking energy. But yes, that was my daughter. She's down here hands-on because she will inherit all of this. Yeah. The vision, not the views, the vision. Right? And shout out to you, Big Bro Gumbo, for telling me I had a brand. That's why they're jealous. I get it. We're about to get started on StreamYard. As well as you see over here behind the scenes views. know, pull up, man. No Jealous Fan Zone Inc. Shot Loose Boxing LLC. Yes. Come rock out with me. You know you do.
Have options.
Hey, what do we know? This
Is
is
the sauce experience. But hey, what do I know? God is good.
man, Coach Reigns killing it, man. That's my baby girl killing the game. Y'all see her, man. Y'all see her. But we're gonna get to some of this Keyshawn Davis business, man. Keyshawn is capping.
Unveiled. Abdullah Mason's resilience shines, silencing.
Yes, it does shine. Abdullah is shining.
Like looms.
Merchandise available, but Abdullah Mason did not get pressed. He stood his ground in that man's backyard.
He did.
I don't think the fight's gonna happen next.
Yeah, let me stop it. Didn't I tell you I don't think the fight's gonna happen next? Man, was I spot on or what? I said I don't think that fight's gonna happen next. It can't. Keyshawn is no longer in the weight division. So what was all that energy about yesterday? What was all that energy? And what was all you guys saying that Abdullah was scared? Abdullah has a big fight ahead of him. Nagataki. Hopefully I said his name right. But Abdullah's locked in. He is locked in, man. I don't think he's scared. I think he's focused. Hello. Luna, you're back. Appreciate you, man. Smash that like button, man. But yes, I don't think he's scared by no means, man. He wasn't. He said, yo, I do my talking with these. This is what I'm here for. This is what I'm here for. Man, great card though, man. Like I said, shout out to Troy Isley, man. I didn't let the cat out the bag, man. I told you I had some things, man, taking off, man. Look, I'm not gonna let the music play, but man, Troy Isley. Let's just go over here. We'll stop and go. We got time tonight, man. Troy Isley, right? Check the vibe. This is Transformer Troy. I want you guys to see this, right? We'll come back over to the YouTube in a second, but I want you guys to see this, man. This is growth, man. This is growth. Yeah. This is growth. Right. Yeah, you got it. This is actual growth right here, right? Because this isn't Jihad Tucker, y'all. It's just Transformer Troy Isley, right? And if you can just pay attention right here, look, this is Troy Isley's uniform, right? This is Troy Isley's page. Are y'all watching this? Y'all see this, right? Look, I'm gonna blow it all the way up so y'all can see it. I'm gonna go right down here and get out the way. As you can see, this is Troy Isley's page. Hold on. And I'm gonna let you guys see this too. I'm gonna show you guys this too, right? As you can see, this is Troy Isley's page right here. Right? Follow it, right? Transformer Troy Isley. This is their fly uniform. They hooked him up. This is his uniform. I'm not gonna let the music play. But as you can see Troy Isley's uniform? This guy right here did it for him. Sadon, right? Look at the uniform, y'all. Pay attention. Pay attention. Yeah, the haters had to slide up out of here. Look at the uniform though, y'all. All right? As seen on ESPN. Oh, there it is right there. We're gonna stop it even closer for y'all, man. Freeze it. What's that? Freeze it. What's that, man? Zoom in on that, man. Because these guys love to talk about my views. Freeze it. What's that right there, man? Do y'all see that? Do y'all see that, man? As seen on ESPN. Shout out to Transformer Troy Isley. And once again, if you have a brand, a business, an LLC, and you trying to get on the big screen, right? You trying to bust a move, holla at me, man. You know, we do some things over here. Media marketing agent, man. Shanu's boxing. But what is that right there? Anybody, feel free to comment, man. Feel free to comment, man. Smash the like button, man. If you're not a jealous fan, if you're not a hater, if you're a go-getter, smash the like button, man. Look at that, though, man. Look at that, right? That looks like that, 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 right? Doesn't that look alike? What y'all think, man? Huh? What y'all think? Right? Let me know. Somebody let me know, man. Somebody let me know, man. Oh man, somebody let me know. Did that look alike? Gumbo, did that look alike? But shout out to Troy Osley, man. That is history for me. Another future world champion donning the sauce patch. Man, that was dope, man. That was dope. I shared this. He posted this 3 hours. Man, I shared this. This was big. I was like, damn, that was a dope look, man. I see some other guys talking, bragging about shit. So why not, right? But let's get back over here to what took place, man. Yeah, man. So Keyshawn missed weight, man. He's moving up. Who is he gonna fight next, man? Is there any look? Well, we can look at this together, right? Let's see what's going on. Any updates? Has he spoken to the press? I know he did the interview with Christine, my girl. But is there anything new out there on him right now? Nah. It's just that he missed weight, man. Unfortunately, right? Unprofessional. Now, like I said, I don't think he's gonna get too much backlash, man. It's like the one thing we know about boxing, certain fighters could do things. Like I did watch the interview with Bud Crawford. Bud didn't throw him under the bus, but threw him under the bus. But also let it be known, Bud is a professional. I'm gonna definitely play that. Keyshawn, Miss Wade, see? We got the usual suspects. They're talking about it. Here it is right here. Let's just go to Bud Crawford. Oh, that's the route. Was this when he said what he said? He said he never missed weight as a professional, as he shouldn't. But Keyshawn missed weight. Maybe we'll look at it. I don't know if this is the whole video. I know I did see right here. Here it is. This is the one. We'll watch this one together. You guys cool with that? Are you guys cool with that? Bud is the man of the people, man. Let's watch this together, man. This is courtesy of Fight Hype TV. It's cool when they do it, y'all.
The one platform that replaces all of these.
How is the content looking now?
That help you stay in control.
Man, see? Let me stop it. This is for all y'all that say Bud doesn't get active with the fans. Look, I believe he's trying to check into the hotel. There is the lovely publicist right there. She does a wonderful job. Let me stop it. Hold on, I'll bring it back. This young lady right here is the publicist right here. Wonderful job. Wonderful job. She's a publicist. Maybe Coach Reen would be like her one day, a publicist, media specialist. But she does a wonderful job. I want to highlight her, you know. But how is the content looking now? You see her doing her job right there. Now you see, look, Bud taking pictures with the people, see? Let me stop it, right? You see how, Bud gets a bad rap. But look, right there, Bud is coming through trying to check in to the hotel with his family. That is his son with him. He did not be standoffish, right? He's taking pictures. He's stopping. He's greeting his fans and his supporters. Now, you hear these guys on social media always talk about him, saying that he's not like that. He's taking pictures right now in a crowded hotel lobby. Needs to check in. Needs to get his belongings to go to his room. See, there's his son right there. Look, still getting it in with the peoples, right?
Hey Terrence. Hey Terrence. Is there any words of wisdom, just kind of how to handle this type of pressure that Keyshawn, hometown fight? Just some advice. Obviously the weight thing. I know people are gonna kind of criticize and just.
Hey, he said y'all doing weight. Nobody knows
Well, that was Bud being a team player right there, right? I'm gonna stop it. He was being a team player. He said he outgrew the weight. That's why I said what I said to Bernie. I was like, yo, Bernie, man, remember I told you that about Jihad? And he was like, nah, that's unprofessional. But Jihad was a baby. He had the growth spurt. Keyshawn said the same thing, man. He outgrew the weight.
Last question. Have you ever kind of felt that way? Was there a fight that way you were borderline? Was it? Because I know you talked about it like this bench, but
40, 47. That's why I'm good. All the way classes. My last fight in this division was hectic. You know what I mean? Like I said, at 147, 5 months done. It was over with. 40, 35, the same way. I made weight though.
See that was a shot. That was a shot right there. Yeah, Bud had to throw the shot at him. I made weight though. I made weight. Yes, you stayed professional. And salute to you, Terrence. Terrence said he made weight. Keyshawn missed about 4 pounds, y'all. 4. That's a lot, man. How's the content looking, y'all? How is the content looking? Calling Coach Rain in here real quick, man. Bring the phone, man. See, I got a nice setup, man. I got a nice setup. Hey, I need it. Let me see the phone, man. Doing too much, man. See, when you're a real boss, you can bring your kids to work, man. See, this is actually our company, right?
Can I get food after you?
Yes, we are. This is actually our company, and I own this company, so this isn't like my municipality job, right? This is our LLC, right? And I can bring them to the jail. Come on, let them see you on camera, man. They can see you, man. Talk to the people real quick.
Hi.
They see you on both, so you got to be mindful of that. You're on both.
You wanna play a video?
No, don't. That's a picture. Don't touch that.
Can I play?
No, it's not. If it's a picture, how do you play a picture?
Can I show the picture?
No, you don't need to show the picture.
Why?
Because I said so. That's why. That's Joe. Yeah, go answer it out there. Tell them I'm doing the podcast. Go out there and answer it. Yes. Okay. So Terrence, being an upscale professional, said, "Yeah, I never miss weight." That was the shot right there. Cause to me, and I didn't want to take it there, but I am going to take it there because I am a journalist, blogger, right? This is a bad look. Right? Because this happened underneath their watch. You know what I mean? Their watch. B&B, man. They knew this guy was big.
But we're human, right? Things happen, right?
Yeah. He said, yeah. You see, Bud said, yeah. He missed weight, man. Look. Look at these guys. Go. Look at these guys, right? That's calm already. They're like, damn, right? But the show must go on.
This very same position the last time you were here in November. Now you're on the Olympic. So safe to say this will be your last fight at 135 pounds.
Man, he was real big though, man. 4 pounds is a lot, man. How do y'all feel about that, man? It's a couple of y'all behind the scenes, a couple of y'all over here. How do y'all feel about that? About the 4 pounds, man. How do y'all feel, man? 4 pounds is a lot. 4 pounds is a lot, man. He didn't even attempt to try to cut it, and I don't blame him on that part, because he knew he couldn't. Man, Keyshawn, no business, man. Damn, man. I think he did a lot of capping, man. Remember, he was fronting on Abdullah, right? Knowing you're not even sticking in the division. You're not even sticking in the division, man. Right? This was his chance to me, right? Because he's fighting a common opponent of Shakur. Right? Now this is gonna make Shakur's fight with Edward De Los Santos even more like this, right? Because look, pay attention now. I gotta go there. You know, we're talking boxing, right? Shakur Stevenson fought Edward De Los Santos basically with a broken hand. Broken hand, right? You heard all the stories come out now. We can talk about it, right? Yeah, the man's hand was so swollen, right? But he still fought because he needed that bad. Because, when boxers don't fight, they don't get paid. It ain't like myself, where, the municipality job, where if I get injured or I get hurt and I go out of work, I get workman's comp, I get all this stuff, I still get paid. If a boxer gets hurt or injured and doesn't fight, he doesn't get paid. So Shakur went in there with a broken hand, basically. And you guys said he ran the whole night. No, he fought. Edward De Los Santos just didn't cut the ring off. But now this really puts that fight into a bigger perspective. Because Keyshawn is going in there 4 pounds strong like this. Yeah, he's probably going to be 150 something tomorrow, right? What was he, 139? 139, and he's not even weight drained, right? He's probably, they're down there in VA. So he's eating good right now, eating and drinking. He's going to be every bit of 150 pounds. He may even be a damn junior middleweight tomorrow, man. Right? How much you think Edward's going to weigh, man? There's 3 of y'all over here, man. We cooking. How much y'all think Edward's going to weigh tomorrow, man? How much, man? How much you think Edward's going to weigh tomorrow? How much do you think Edward is going to make? All right? How much? How much you think Edward's going to be on? All right? Because Keyshawn didn't make weight. Now, is there anything being reported on this where they added something else in? Right? He said that's a slap in Top Rank's face, trying to stun on Shakur. Man. Yeah, I think they're taking a hit for this too, man. They're taking a hit for this too, man. Well, Shakur missed weight too. I was there when he missed weight, but he was trying hard. Shakur was trying hard as hell to cut them pounds, man. I remember being in the hotel, seeing him, right? Seeing him, right? If I was like a raunchy type of exploited type of media, man, I would have went viral that day, because he was right there underneath me. He was literally, like, I seen him running around the hotel with the hoodies on and trying to sweat and do. I could I could have, but that's not my MO, man. Like I said, I'm doing what I want to do now. I'm on the verge of really doing some great things, man. But yeah, I was there when he missed weight. And he was really trying to cut it. That's why that weigh-in took so long. And shout out to him because I was able to get this picture. That weigh-in took forever. Right? They was waiting for him. He was still trying to make the weight. Right? The weigh-in was like an hour late. It was like an hour late. Oh, shout out to Malik in the building. Malik says he did it purposely. He's not slick trying to weight bully. He know he can't. Yeah, maybe you may be spot on, Malik. You might be spot on. Edward De Los Santos could punch, man. See, that's why people got to give Shakur his flowers, man. Everybody be mad at the brother Shakur, man. That's why, they know what's up with Shakur, man. They talk that shit. Shakur is nice at his craft, man. He made Edward De Los Santos look like he sucked. And he ran. He didn't run. Edward De Los Santos was in the ring with that man for 12 rounds with a broken hand and couldn't get to him. Right? That's not Shakur running, right? That's Edward De Los Santos and his team not knowing how to cut off a ring, having every ability, right? I just watched The Blade. Shout out to The Blade, man. Iran Barkley. One of his family members comes to the gym. I call him Little Blade, right? Yo, Iran Barkley, the third round, nobody gave him a chance. Nobody gave him a chance to beat Tommy Hearns. He landed that right hand, changed the whole fight, man. That's why I said Edward De Los Santos could have landed something. He just couldn't land it, man. That's just a testament to Shakur. He said 5 pounds was crazy. Now it was 4, Malik. You're adding on a pound. It was 4 pounds. He was 139. 139. The contractor weight was 135. He was 4 pounds over. But still, over is over. No sympathy over here. It was unprofessional. You signed the contract for 135. You are a champion at 135. But I'm not going to throw him under the bus. I don't need to. I'm pretty sure there's countless Jealous Fan Zone podcasts going on right now talking on that. Let's give you guys another glimpse. Look, we're working. We got both of the cameras going tonight. As you can see, you do have options. You can come on StreamYard and kick it with me, right? Or you can kick it with me on the behind the scenes, right? I got Coach Rena on the outs. Look, Coach Rena's on the outs. Oh, she slid off. She was over there. I had her at the secret desk, but she slid off. All right? But yes, we are working both of the joints tonight, man. Both of the joints, man. He said Edwin De La Cruz should have put a rehydration clause on him. Yeah, he might have did. Great point right here. Like I said, I really listen. If I was down there, like I'm kind of, when it comes to like doing a lot of media research, I kind of be chilling now, my guy. I'm into other things. But if the guys that sit online and call themselves media and journalists, this is the type of shit that they should be on. They should know these things, right? But you hit a great point. I'm pretty sure Edward De Los Santos' team, if they didn't, right, hire me, Edward, I would have definitely been on that, right? Because listen, they got to go back to the table. If they already did already, right? Since you brought this up, I'm going to speak on it, right? When he missed weight, right, that contract was null and void. You know that, right? That's how it works a little bit, I think. I don't know, right? Somebody told me that, but hey, what do I know, right? So with that contract now being null and void because he missed weight, they got to go back to the table. And I think when they went back to the table, if he had somebody like me, and I'm an upstart, they said I was an upstart. So an upstart like me is going to say, okay, he's 4 pounds over, we need X, Y, Z out of his purse, which is what they do. And then I would have did just like this man said right here. Yeah, we need a next day weigh-in. He's already 4 pounds over. I would have did the IBF move on him. I'd have been like, yo, he can't be no more than 145 tomorrow morning. Minimum, right? Right? That's because that's fair. The weight was 135. If they didn't do that, he's in trouble. But great point, man. Shout out to you. Damn, if I had my other phone, I would have just look. I got a couple dollars in my pocket. If my daughter ran off, I would have just gave you a $5 shout out. You know you're boxing. But if she comes back over here and I'm still on live, I'm gonna put this $5 in the super chat with your name on it, man. That was a great point right there. See, you know boxing. That was management talk right there, man. And hopefully Edward De Los Santos' team was on that type of time. If not, he's in trouble. He's gonna be fighting the junior middleweight tomorrow. He will be fighting the junior middleweight tomorrow, man. Yeah, Malik, I got to that. I already got to that. Not only was he trolling him, he got ran out the division. Abdullah ran him out the division, man. He was fronting. He was fronting, man. He was fronting. Abdullah's there. If Abdullah takes care of business tomorrow, and Keyshawn beats Edward De Los Santos, Abdullah most likely will be fighting for the WBO title. He will most likely be fighting for the WBO title now. Now that it is vacated, he's number 2, right? So that's a good look for him. That's a good look for him. He said Keyshawn don't want that fight with Andy Cruz. Ooh. I wasn't even gonna go there. But that is another great point. You are cooking. Where is my daughter at, man? I gotta give you your $5, man. I gotta put the $5 in the chat for you, man. Damn, my daughter done dipped off, man. You are dropping some gems tonight for me to speak on, right? And I wasn't even gonna go there, right? So, yeah, let's talk about that, man. He never fought Andy Cruz in the pros yet, man. Remember, Andy Cruz was beating down the door too, saying that what did he say? I'm your daddy. Yeah, daddy. Right? Because Andy Cruz doesn't speak that good of English, but he said that I'm your daddy, right? And now that fight's not gonna happen right now, man. With him moving up to 140, who do you guys think? There's a couple of y'all in here, man. Who do y'all think he's gonna fight next? T.O.? I know I was seeing some other YouTubers. I'm gonna just say YouTubers. I'm not gonna call guys journalists. If you're not a real journalist, if you're just a content creator, I'm just gonna say a YouTuber. But I was watching, see, I'm being nice too. I didn't say jealous fan zone niggas. I just said YouTubers, right? I was watching other YouTubers say that they think it might be T.O. If it is T.O., that means they sold to Turkey. Turkey's buying these guys, man. He's buying them, right? You know what it is? Turkey is the new Al Heyman on steroids. Because I think listen, I'm going to tell you why he's the Al Heyman on steroids. And if Malik is in here, Malik is going to be mad. But this is the truth, man. Right? Al Heyman, and this is why these guys are where they're at right now. Al Heyman was getting in the butt boys, right? Back end, right? They was always speculating, right? Ain't no speculation with Turkey. Turkey's cutting these guys the money up front. See, Al Heyman, it was always, these niggas was lying. They was getting the money on the back end. Yo, the back end. We get the back end, right? All the back end boys are kind of broke right now. All the back end boys are the Brokeback Mountain boys right now, right? But I gotta say this. It lived up to what I said. Didn't I say they was gonna drown out the Caleb Plant Charlo fight week? Hasn't this drowned it out, man? It has, man. It has. And now with Keyshawn missing weight, it just added to it, right? Just added to it, man. But how is the content looking now, man? I'm cooking tonight, man. I'm cooking. I've been on for 46 minutes. I've been on for an hour over here on the Behind the Views, right? Got my mic on, right? Mic sounds nice. But yeah, I'm excited, man. Is anybody betting? Somebody put some bets in the what's in there. I haven't placed no bets. I don't know. I haven't placed no because I'm running a business right now, so all my ends got to be accounted for. That is why I said what I said earlier, starting the show. I said I picked up 2 extra shifts, man. I'm doing a 7 to 2 tomorrow, and a 10:30. I think that parade might be over about 3 o'clock. The pride parade, I think it ends at 3. So that'll be a nice little lick for me. A nice little, you know. Cause when the winter time, we get good overtime. Summertime, that shit dries up, man. That's why I just jumped on it. I had to jump on it, man. I was like, yo, I need this, and being in my position where I'm at now, I don't get a lot of overtime. If it's not a call of an accident or, some type of removal, I'm so high up the food chain as a heavy equipment operator, we don't get the call, man. Like, that's why I was telling those guys, right? It's a little off top, but it's on top. I was like, yo, man, eat that up, man. They was like, yo, those are long days. I was like, but yo, you're getting 3 hours a day. That's 15 hours for the week. That's a nice lick right there. That's almost 2 days. OT. But hey, what do I know, right? But man, you was spot on, good brother. You know what? When I shut this down, I'll make some phone calls and find out. But the information might be out there now. For the people that's really in the field and get into that, they know already. And I'm pretty sure, like I said, if Edward De Los Santos' team he has somebody like me on his team, I'm pretty sure he said that. He said, "Can you do a pull-up?" Yeah, Josh, look on my page. I just did a couple pull-ups last night, this morning too, but I didn't post the pull-ups, right? I posted the dips. I didn't post my pull-ups, but look on the page, Josh. I get busy. Calisthenics, God, look, I get busy, man. Big arms, man. I get busy, man. 235 pounds plus, man. I can lift it up too, man. But yeah, I can do many pull-ups. All right, can you pull up? You want to pull up over here? Come pull up over here, Josh. Yeah, multitasking, man. But yes, I am eager to see my guy Troy Isley fight tomorrow, as well as Tiger Johnson. This is a good card, man. This is a good card. But if anybody has any bets and you looked on the odds already, just send them through to me, man. I want to make a couple dollars. I just haven't been looking. Here, give me the phone. Give me the phone real quick. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, didn't listen.
So come on, man. You're doing too much, man. Nah, turn that off. Turn that off. Turn that off. I don't need that on. I don't need that on.
It was so funny. They didn't know I was that close under the table, and I heard all their conversations. They went out and they were talking to the people, like moms or dads on the phone. One boy asked if he could stay a little longer, but then he got cut off by somebody, and it was so funny. And then he just had to leave after that.
All right, good brother. I don't know if you're still in here, but this is for you. Oh man.
He left.
Um, I gotta do it on that phone, I think. Damn it. Yeah, I gotta do it on that one. Yeah, take this one. Take this one. Go. Go. Yes, coaches on deck. This is her company, man. This is her company. She's gonna inherit all of this, man. We really we on a different playing field than these clowns,
What am I
man.
doing?
Than these jealous fan clowns, man. We on a different playing field, Malik. These guys are no motion have when you own something, you could bring it. But I was trying to drop my matter of fact, I could do it on this one. But I wanted to give you your $5 what's the you was spot on with that what's the ring. You might have to get up out of here with that. You making too much noise with that marker. It's picking up too much static over here. But yeah, when his team, if they was spot on, right, like you said, they better have asked for all of that. Because if they didn't ask for that, man, they're in for it. They're gonna be fighting a junior middleweight. He's gonna be 150 something easy. He's 139 already without eating and drinks. Come on, man. Nasty work, man. That's why he's so confident in knocking out little Edwin. Little Edwy De Los Santos. He was confident, right? I'm gonna knock you out. Yeah, you a big motherfucker, man. You better knock that little man out, man. He's small, man. He's real small, man. This is to me, man. It's just not a good look. But like I said, it's Keyshawn Davis. He's one of their favorites over there. Now he'll get away with it. He'll get away with it. You know, but this wasn't good, man. It just wasn't good. You know, it just wasn't. To me, it's like, you know, it just like I said, it's cool when they do it, right? If you know, you know. It's cool when they do it, man.
It's a problem when I do it.
Come say that over the camera, man. Let the people hear you say that, man. You're working in here too.
It's cool when they do it, but it's the problem when I do it.
Man, talk to him, man. Talk to him, man. Talk to him, man. We just cooking over here in the sauce, man. But how is the content looking now?
How is it?
Right? Has Keyshawn made a statement? Let's see. Let's look. Has Keyshawn come out and made a statement other than what he told Christina? Nah, right? Look, Frank Martin is out there. Before I can't even make weight. Move up to 140. Come see me about that business. Damn, Frank is out there. Frank is outside right now. Look at Frank, boy. Frank is outside, man. You know Frank was gonna jump out there. Frank is working with my cousin Buddy McGirt, man. With cousin Buddy.
Cousin Buddy?
Man, see, no, Keyshawn hasn't done nothing else, man. Right? Nah, nothing new. Nothing new, man. That's why he was so jittery. Look, he shoved this guy, right? Man, yo, Abdullah ran him off the block, man. Abdullah ran him off the block, man. Shout out to Abdullah. Does anybody want to debate that? Debate that, right? Yesterday, y'all wanted to throw Abdullah under the bus. Say he was scared. Shit, Abdullah made weight. Who's scared now, right? Yo, right? Yo, right? Yo, who's scared now, right? Abdullah made weight. Yeah, Abdullah ain't coming there 4 pounds over. And I want to clear something else up too, right? I was watching a remedial channel, right? See, these guys don't know nothing about boxing because, like I said, their frequency is so like turned down, decimal down, right? When Abdullah goes into fights and he's 136 or 137. That's the contracted weight, man. If you're not fighting for a belt or a title, right? NABF, any type of title, you can have a contracted weight that doesn't have to be 135. I just want to put that out there for some of the more remedial bum type channels that want to act like they know what they're speaking on, but really, like I said, what is your rank? What is your qualifications? What do you actually do? Right? What do you actually do? Nothing, I believe, right? But let me go back over here. Speaking of doing things, right? This is marketing purposes, right? Let's go over here again. We're gonna show the merch, right? I'm gonna show the merch. This is for promotional use, right? Promotional use right here. You see the merch, right? See the merch. If you have a brand or business and you're trying to get your brand or business looked at, holla at me. I could do a couple things for you, right? This is Transformer Troy Isley, right? Man. He will be extra fly tomorrow. These are his trunks, right? This is Transformer Troy Isley's trunks being designed. What is that? Wait, hold on. Yes, media marketing management consultant agent. If you have a brand business, if you have a brand or business, a legit LLC, not a bum C, not a YouTube channel with no motion but views, and you want to get some real views, you want to be on the networks, holla at me. Holla at me, man. Can y'all see that though? Y'all see that? Right? Y'all see that? You see that? That's Transformer Troy Isley's trunks that he will be donning tomorrow. Definitely check that out, man. As seen on ESPN. Like I said, if you have a serious brand business and you're doing things and you want to have your business seen, that's what I be saying with some of these guys that be having these what are they called? Influencers, man. These influencers, right? If you want your brand or business out there and you're an influencer, I don't know, man. Hey, what do I know, man? What do I know, man? Maybe I'll come back on later and I'll do a different live tonight, man. But I do have to work in the morning, so I don't know. But yes, this wraps it up. Fight week, the fights are official tomorrow night, man. Saturday night, Norfolk should be rocking. Bruce Gas, what's going on, OG? We just wrapping it up, man. I'm ready to go get something to eat, man. I'm hungry. I tried to give my man, matter of fact, I got you. Look, before I close out, let me give my man a $5. I'm gonna close out the behind the scenes views real quick. I gotta throw my man his super chat, man. I gotta throw my man his super chat. But this is the Source Experience, as seen on ESPN, y'all. As seen on ESPN. Once again, man. Once again, you know you do have options, man. But let me give my